Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Beast Inside, Chapter 5. I have a small confession to make. After recording the last part, I thought I'll record another part. So I went on to play Chapter 5, only to realise I hadn't actually pressed the button on my keyboard that makes the recording begin. I have this time. That means this part is already going better. So yes, I got through about what I think is about 3/4 of the chapter before actually realising I hadn't turned the recording on, which is a shame because I felt like the recording was actually going really well. I thought I was actually telling some decent jokes for once in my life. Absolutely typical that that's the one time I forget to turn the recording on. But never mind, that was last week. This is this week. It's been a busy week. I've forgotten the vast majority of what happened in here, so we're going to have another try and hopefully be slightly less technically stupid than previously. Anyway, restoring the old shack isn't the hardest challenge I must face here. Some seriously weird stuff is going on around here. More recently, someone stole one of our fuses and stuffed it inside a deer carcass. To make matters worse, my boss called in and pressured me about the undeciphered Soviet telegrams. I've got so many things on my mind, it feels like I'm going crazy. I keep thinking it's all somehow related to Nicholas's memoirs, but I can't make the exact connection yet.
What? How in the hell? Keys in a diary from over a century ago. Fucking hell, but it's impossible. I don't know how, but it worked. Maybe if I find the other pages from the diary, if those telegrams are ever gonna be decoded, I have to take every chance. I'll notify David. This will blow his mind. I've made more progress than his entire team has in months.
Okay, so Nicholas's diary had keys in it. Is this the page from Nicholas's diary? No, these must be the communications from the Soviets. So one of the pages in Nicholas's diary had some Enigma code setups in them, which allowed me to decode some of the frame rates and get them a little bit higher. Thank you very much. Yes, decode some of the Soviet transmissions and find out what those naughty communists are up to. So, Gideon, I don't remember that before. I don't think flamingos' necks are quite that long, but they might be. I haven't gone around measuring them. I've been a little bit busy. Right, let me call my boss.
Found something. How it is possible? H swore they were at a dead end. Keep an eye on him. We'll be in touch.
Fuck, they must have tapped my line. How in the world did they track me down so quickly in this shithole? Fuck me. Maybe they did get Harold after all. Thankfully I can check where they're tracking me from. If I'm not wrong, the detector should be in the office.
Yes, where it was and where we saw it 30 seconds ago. I have to ask, did Russians in the 1960s and 70s who were speaking English, if they were communicating amongst themselves, why would they be speaking in English? Why wouldn't they do it in Russian? That would make it at least a little bit harder for the Americans to figure out what they were saying. And secondly, did they actually sound quite so spooky and malevolent? Because in every bit of media, from cartoons to movies to games, they all have that exact voice. And it sounds very spooky, and it works well as a sort of a spooky Soviet voice. But did they actually speak that scarily? I am curious to know these things. Anyway, now how the hell did I use this thing again? Oh yes, with the scans and the impulses and the...
Jesus, are you trying to kill me again?
I don't want to sound
With your stony expression that frankly scares me more than the Soviets.
What are you talking about?
Someone's here, in front of the house. But maybe it's someone from the office? You know, about work?
David would tell me. Son of a bitch, it's all so clear now.
You don't think that...
I do. They want to get us so nothing would surprise me.
A few days ago, someone was hanging around here, too. I caught a glimpse of him behind the trees.
And you didn't think it was worth mentioning?
It might as well have been my imagination. I didn't want to spread panic. We've got enough to worry about.
I don't think you can spread
Fuck,
something
Emma!
between two people,
I don't
but
work
maybe
in a
I'm
bakery.
crazy.
I work for fucking spies. It's not like we can just go to a mountain cabin and be safe. Stay in the house, lock the doors and windows. I'll take care of this.
If my work is so important, why didn't they send some guards with me? You know, like a
Localize
bouncer
it
to
and find
protect
something
me.
nearby.
That would surely be helpful and a useful thing to do. Okay, right. So yes, I need to get back on my scanning job and see if we can track down where these naughty spies have been hiding. Ah, yes. Also, I noticed in editing, but I didn't realise in while playing the game. Where is this? Here it is. When these things get corrupted by the anomalies... Ah, here we are. Perfect opportunity for me to show you. You see those two little green squares that are moving around the screen? That tells you how many things there are that you need to quash and in what direction they are to help you track them down. Which is vitally useful information that I didn't pick up on before because I'm quite stupid. But never mind. It just means that this mechanic makes a little bit more sense now because there's a lot less like randomness to it.
Fucking bastard is so confident that he approached the house to spy on us. Maybe if I can find more traces.
And he was just hiding behind a tree, just standing here, having a little peek, even though you wouldn't really be able to see anything from here because the windows are all so opaque. How about standing a little bit further away and using a telescope? How about that as an idea, Mr. International Secret's well-hatted spy? How about a telescope? If a pirate 400 years ago could figure it out, then why can't you?
It looks very old. I wonder who played here.
Hmm? What? Oh, this. Oh, goodness. Somebody who weighed a lot, presumably, judging by how how much they've broken it by sitting down on it. Okay, right, let's carry on searching.
Close to the source now.
There's this gate. Did they perhaps leave some fingerprints on this gate? No, they clambered over it like some sort of ruffian.
Crossed here to the other side. I need to get over there.
Goodness, he just leapt up there like a mountain goat. You can't hide. He's been spying on me, and now he's trying to intimidate me on my own territory. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, can I get through here? Yes, here we are. Oh, another quick time event. Goodness. This is one of the things I had forgotten about. Not sure I missed them either. Oh well, never mind. Okay, are we looking for more? Yep, we're still looking for more anomalies. Yeah, and I think that noise is to alert you that the percentage marker is now going up. So you can be looking for it. She says going in completely the wrong direction immediately. Oh, is it up here in this tree house? I have vague recollections of a tree house. Let's see. There's definitely some constructions going on here. A bit more than just a old bit of fence. Am I going the wrong way? Because I feel like I need to go over there first. Can I get up here? Is there like a doorway I can get through? Or scan something through a window, perhaps? No, I think this would be a little bit easier to get through if I was meant to be here. Okay, perhaps I'm meant to come back to this bit later. Let's carry on down this pathway. And get stuck at a dead end. No, there is another way through here. Yeah, I really feel like I should go back and sort that one out first before I come down this way. I don't remember what I did last time. Oh, goodness. There must be a way around here somewhere. Can I, like, go up and around? Cross over here? No. Climb up these rocks? No, I just slide straight off them. I couldn't, like, drag one of these boxes in order to climb up here, could I? Slip through here, perhaps? No. Oh, well, there's the thing. The thing's up there in that part of the treehouse. The question is, how the hell do I access it? There we are. Right, I was going the wrong way. Surprise, surprise. Me and my internal GPS don't work, even though I was here just last week. Right, pull these boards off. These really bendy boards. And drag this big old box out with my great strength.
First, I need to look around. Another quantum cloud may be nearby.
What? I forgot you have to hold this thing down in order to charge it up. There we are. Pull that down. Give myself another concussion. Excellent. Good thing we've already conceived the baby. The amount of damage I've taken during this game will probably be quite unfortunate circumstance for the poor child if we conceived him afterwards. Right, if I could ever climb up these bits of rock. There we go. So where is it? There it is. He's in there somehow. Question is, how do I get in there? Oh, up here. Oh, okay, and then maybe I can climb out a window and drop down into the next house. Okie dokie. This does strike me as a little odd, however, because these seem much too big to be children's tree houses, and yet at the same time, why would anybody else build a tree house instead of just like bringing an RV or something? Right, where's the thing? Here it is.
Fucker's got it all well organized.
I wouldn't quite go that far. This place is very messy and seems to have brought another one of those little giddy up buttercups with him for some bizarre reason. Right, what do we have on this photograph? Ah, some photographs. Took the picture on the day of our arrival. They even knew the where and when of us moving. Yes, indeed. Home sweet home? Question mark. Written in the blood of somebody or other. What's that? Another little mysterious device. Oh yes, I remember the little computer board attached to a tiny little gamepad attached to a 9-volt battery.
You won't lose me so easily, you bastard! Stop! Hear me?
Oh yeah, this is the chase sequence bit, isn't it? Right, can I need to cut this somehow. Yes, there we are. Goodness. Good thing I'm not a policeman, isn't it? Because all my criminals will get away from me. Right, let's just fall on the floor and break all our legs. Why not? There we are. Get out. If you wouldn't force my camera to face in the wrong direction, I might not walk into walls quite so often.
You can run, but you can't hide!
Well, giddy aunt. Giddy aunt. I don't think he needs the hide. He can just bludgeon me with his strength if he's able to throw things around quite so easily. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't come over here, or else it would have wasted huge volumes of time. And people say you can't run in a suit.
You're not losing me so easily.
Oh, he has hidden himself down in the dungeon. Oh, goodness. And they're like, this reminds me of the sometimes videos float around the internet of like strange underground sort of circuses in Eastern Europe where they've got like supposedly little freak shows and things going on of all sorts of odd things. And they're never particularly believable videos, but they're quite fun to just watch and pretend that they're real. But this reminds me very much of that. Ah yes, now we need to climb up this board and jump inside here. Excellent. In through this extremely rainproof roof. Just not a phrase I thought I was going to say today, but hey ho. Yes, and down into the mines. Yes, I think, if I remember correctly, Nicholas's father owned a mine. Didn't we read a newspaper about that?
Fuck, what would have been a joke a week ago is now reality.
It is a bit James Bond, isn't it? Yeah, I seem to remember Nicholas's father owned a mine, so this might be the one he owned. Well, that's going to cause me a bit of a pickle. This cave, however, does very much remind me of one in Skyrim. Like, quite early in the game, there's a little cave you can find, a little mine with bandits in it. There's just something about this that reminds me very much of that area. I can't recall the name of it, but most of the names of the places in Skyrim are so unpronounceable that, oh goodness. Oh dear, we did a Lara Croft. Oops. I don't even have the excuse that my mouse wasn't on the keyboard. I mean, my hand wasn't on the mouse. Idiot. What is wrong with me? Why can I never get a sentence out properly? Never mind. Let's try that again, and this time we shan't have a massive rock remove my stomach from my abdomen. Hopefully. Right. Sorry about that. Let's try that again, and this time do it properly. There we go. Oh, now another one, of course. Oh, loud. And now I have the imprint of some Russian Oxfords on my face. Excellent. Okay. Not to make a reference to another game, but if the underwater areas in the forest had been this well lit, then that game would have gone very differently. Or certainly one part of it would have gone very differently at the very least. Okay, we need to get some oxygen, and we need to get it kind of pronto. Although I suppose there's oxygen everywhere in water, we just can't process it, isn't it? So I suppose there's a little bit of an irony, isn't it, really, that you drown in water, you're surrounded by oxygen, you simply don't have the correct organs to process it. There's an odd irony, then, in the death by drowning, and I never realised before. Right. That's odd. That looks like a box you keep grenades in. Goodness. These spies weren't screwing around. Okay, which way am I going? Probably not this way, because this looks locked to me. Yeah, I can't make my way through there. That does look like quite a bit of fun in terms of the platforming, if we went through there. But never mind. Let's go across through here. And if I remember correctly, this leads us out to the other side of that cave. Yes, here we are, yes, because that's where he was running along and the boards broke over there. Right. Nothing else of much interest here. But very nicely detailed, and lots of variety in all the little bits and bobs and bits and pieces of various different mining paraphernalia. Yes. It certainly does look like they left in a hurry. Okay. Oh, this looks safe.
Doesn't seem too stable.
No, it really doesn't. Okay. Let's try and get across here without falling off. Something's gonna go wrong. Wouldn't be a mine in a video game if something didn't go wrong.
Fuck, that was close. Everything wants to kill me in here.
I mean, I'd question the word want in that sentence. It kind of implies a maliciousness, and I'd never heard of a malicious mine before. Right. Oh, okay, we're going to do a squeeze through a narrow area. We'll take a little leaf out of Outlast's book, it seems. We're going to get pounced upon. That was certainly something Outlast like to do in these situations. Nope, it seems we have survived, and we are back out into the fresh air. Lovely stuff. Oh dear. Did a storm go by while I was inside? Seems like a rather big tree to have just fallen over. So, never mind. Right, am I crouching? Yes, I am. I was wondering why I was moving so slowly. Oh, this is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. That's very Skyrim-like, actually. The mountains, the trees, the rivers. Gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. Very nicely put together. Okie dokie, back on the search for a spy. What else can we find? Have I been here before? Now is a bit of a tricky situation because I don't... When I see something and think, this looks slightly familiar, is it slightly familiar because I saw it last time I attempted to record this chapter? Or is it because I've been here before at another point in the game? Okay. That ladder won't come down. If I remember correctly, we need to cut a chain. Yes, here we are. Let's snip this, and then we should be able to get that ladder moving. And then we can slip out. One thing I do find slightly bizarre, however, is this hay. Because I have certain expertise when it comes to hay, and I know that hay rots very quickly, particularly in an environment like this, so I'm just slightly confused who's brought the hay. Because it must be quite new, implying someone's been here recently. But never mind. We're not here to have a discussion about the decomposition or physics of hay. We're here to study this device of maiming. This machete may be old, but it is still perfectly sharp. Blades like this we use to clear paths through the jungle, so it should come in handy in
It's
the
ancient,
forest.
but maybe the blade is still sharp.
Do we have to use it to cut a path through the forest? Could we not use it to cut a path to the Soviets' intestines?
I need
That
to get
sounds
to the
like
other
fun.
side, but how?
With murder. Murder of nature. Get out of the way, nature. You are not wanted here.
Could
Marvelous.
go through here.
Very nice water animation as well. Very tricky to do that.
Another signal.
Oh goodness, more of this again. Okay, what I also have noticed is that when you sprint, that little black bar appears at the top, which implies you're not looking directly at it, which is a very nice attention to detail, because the localizer is no longer pointing directly at the item, it's actually pointing slightly down, which is, yeah, it's nice little attention to detail that I wouldn't necessarily expect from this kind of thing, but it's very much appreciated. Right, were they here? Did they stop for some directions? Oh good, another one of these. Oh, well, at least I can use my newfound skill in order to figure out where the hell these things are. I don't know what they are either. I don't know whether they're actually meant to have any kind of defined shape. They remind me a little bit of like creatures in Subnautica swimming around in the ocean. Sort of like the weird wavy bits are like odd fins or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to find a pattern where really none exist and it's just a random bunch of swirly old pixels. There we are. Excellent. Idiot. My aim is still terrible.
I'm close, I can feel it.
Again, I'm not sure how well this gizmo is going to compare to just using their footprints to figure out what's going on, but never mind. I'm not employed by the CIA. I don't know how to track down these Soviet spies. So let's see what we have got next. Am I going the wrong direction? Quite badly, yes. I need to head up here, I think, through the foliage. I see anything? Oh, it's here. Oh, here in this little
Slip
gap.
through here. I'm sucking my gut.
Indeed. Let's hope all of that coffee by the code breaker has not fattened me up. Are we back into another mine shaft? Or just a little passageway? That is lovely, isn't it? They have done the lighting on that really nicely. Not so much the lens flares, I'm not particularly a fan of those, but just the way the light bounces off the rocks and how well sort of gradiated it is. That's gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. I don't think I appreciated how pretty this game actually is
Doesn't
before.
seem too stable, but maybe I can get to the other side.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not as fit as I used to be.
Maybe if you stop talking long enough, I get sentence out. Maybe we can get to the other side of the afterlife by falling off here, which seems extremely likely given the rickety nature of this. Oh yeah, like I was saying, rickety nature. Okay. Now, what white-blooded creature fell down here and died? Presumably a mountaineering alien, perhaps. I've never heard of an alien with white blood before. Right, so it's off in that direction somehow. Let's see if we can go up. Yes, here we are. So lead us back up, and then we can turn around again. And then, yes, some more structures. Can we head through here? Is this another bridge? Oh no, this is the other side of the bridge we were looking at before. We don't want to go through there. Okay, it's probably going to be in this building, isn't it? Yeah, here we are. Oh, at least they were nature lovers.
It's something to feed her.
Oh no, they were being sneaky. They weren't being,
All good. I've lost him. I'm at the ruined inn. Everything's going according to plan.
The inn.
Again,
Thanks
why
for
are you
the tip,
speaking in
dickhead.
English? I mean, I know why they're speaking English. It's so that I, the player, understand it. But still, it's like that joke in like World War II movies. Why do all the German soldiers talk in English? It's like, you know, the classic little. I know this is just a plot device, but come on. But anyway, I shall stop complaining about that and just carry on looking around. So what am I looking for? I don't think there's another signal I'm looking for. I suppose we have to try and find this inn that they were talking about. Here we are, the Hillside Inn. that way, I think. Okay. Round here, you say? Idiot. It's a bit odd. You'd think you'd build an inn somewhere where, I don't know, people could access it by road.
An old tent, some abandoned stuff. Looks like someone just left it all and never came back. Why?
Idiot. I like the attention to detail of making the things make a sound when you drop them, but still, that frightened me a little bit. Can we sneak inside and see anything? No. Just a checkered cushion. Nothing else. Not very exciting. Oh well. I don't know why I expected anything exciting to be found in a random tent, but I don't know. One has to try and find excitement wherever one can in this day and age. Okie dokie. Where to next?
I could go
Through
here.
here. Yes. Not really sure if these how these plants are living here, given that they can't really be getting any sunlight. But we could go up or we could go down. Let's go down first. See what we can find. Oh yes, I remember. I remember that now. Yes. There's a bit of a totem from the forest hanging off one of these edges.
Strange that no one came looking for him. He must have fallen off the poor guy. The backpack is hanging loosely. I think I could knock it off with a stone.
I can hear the wind. Does that mean there was like a wind? A wind, like, blowing the stone off course? No, there's just more of a drop than I expected there to be. Okay, let's try a bit higher. Yay! We have succeeded. What would you do if you ran out? How many do they give you? They give you 5. If you can't get it in 5 tries, you were probably a bit rubbish at this. But I do wonder what would happen. Maybe you could go down here and try and pick them up again. I wouldn't want to test that. I wouldn't want to be the one to test that theory. A climbing rope, very sturdy.
This will
This
certainly
should
come
come
handy.
handy. Yes, indeed. Right. Okay, we've got that. So let's head back and go around this way. Now, what did we need that climbing rope for? I think we need it. Do we need to like scale down a rock face or something? I have no memory of doing that, but I think we're coming pretty close to the bit where I discovered my small mistake, shall we say. Can I get through
Gate's
here or
closed.
not?
I need to find another way.
I'll take that as a no. A little building here. Some more little carts. This place does feel all very outdated, doesn't it? As if this does all date back to Nicholas's time. I'm just surprised it has survived that long. And then no one's come along and modernised any of it. Right, is there anything else around here? No, no items or information. Ah, yes,
That
and
mine
we can
shaft looks
scale
deep.
down here.
If I had something that would enable me to climb down it, maybe it'd lead to the inn.
Yes, inns. Those things found at the bottom of mine shaft, instead of on the other side of fences that you could probably climb over, but never mind. Never mind. Let's just hope nobody suddenly appears at the top in order to cut the rope. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is the point where I discovered the recording hadn't been turned on, so now we are back into the fresh material for both of us. So let's see what we find at the bottom of this chasm of the earth. Oh, blast. Oh. The rope looked a lot longer. It looked a lot longer the first time I saw it. But never mind. Maybe only took a little bit of it. Only take what you need, I suppose. Right. Let's see what we've got here. So am I trying to use this to get past the fence? Yes, I see. So I'm just going down for the sake of then going back up again. Okay, it does kind of beg the question why anybody constructed this in the first place. Doesn't really seem to have like achieved anything. But ow, my face. Idiot. I can see that happening quite a few more times before we get out of here. But no, we just about managed it. Right.
This looks like ruins of some big building. What could have happened here?
A fire? A tornado? Somebody ate one too many curries and just had a great big fart while facing their butt in the direction of the building? I don't know. There's many different options that could have occurred.
What the hell is he up to?
Oh, sneaky man. Doing something a bit sneaky over there. It looks like a safe, maybe? He's maybe trying to pick it in order to figure out what's inside. I think this is where we had that battle at the end of a previous chapter, the last time we were at Nicholas. That's where we had that battle with the pistol, wasn't it? Here we are. Getting through here. I feel like he's going to hear me. Maybe I should sneak. Maybe I should try and be vaguely stealthy. Oh no, he's already trotted off. Did he get the safe
Where
open?
did he go? Who is he? What did he hide here? I need to turn that safe around somehow if I want to reach it.
Turn the safe
I
around?
can't
What
move
do you
it with my
mean?
bare hands.
Alright, fair enough. Why? What do you mean? Oh, there we are. Yes. So there's a little combination there. Okay, so if I can find the correct combination, I may be able to get that open. Seems oddly untarnished, though, in comparison to the rest of the building. Literally everything else is rotted away, or well, just rotted into dust. But not that safe, unless it was brought here by somebody else to hide it. Not a very good hiding
The
place.
Soviets want all this country to look like that.
Do they? I mean, I'm just saying, you've got nuclear weapons as well. And you're also the people that had nuclear weapons first. Just putting that out there. I mean, I'm not a, communist sympathizer or anything. But at the same time, never mind. Right, let's not even get into that debate, because it's gonna cause us gonna cause problems. There's a hidden message here. What does this say? Something on the bottom? On the top? Or inside? Could it be the reason that for the fire that turned this place to ashes, to think something so small could cause so much damage? It gives me the creeps. Well, yes, again, with, nuclear launch buttons. Very small,
I'm not really
but...
scared of heights, but I better be careful.
That is gorgeous. Are there actually places in America that look like this? I didn't think America was quite this mountainous. Obviously you've got some really mountainous areas like the Grand Canyon and the Zion National Park. But I never thought there were parts of America that were quite this, uppy and downy. I thought this was more like reserved for Africa and Asia, but perhaps I'm wrong. Stupid birds. Right, never mind. Okay, what have we got here? A bit of pipe. A metal rod. It could be used as a lever. Perhaps it could lift something as heavy as a safe. Oh, okay. We're doing that ancient Greek quote. Give me a lever and I'll move the earth. Or whatever the phrase was. Even though it would have had nothing to leverage off. But that's not the point. Let's tightrope across here. And see if we can scooch this thing. Which way am I moving it? Like this? Ah, there we go. It's not. Oh, I thought the safe was going to land on me and crush me. Oh. Seems like I spoke a bit too soon.
If it fell on me, no one would ever find me here. What is this place anyway? What's in this damn safe?
I don't know. Let's find
How do I
out.
open it? Maybe I can find something in this room.
Okay, so there's a code somewhere that shall help me. Okay, fair enough. I am an excellent code breaker. This was proved by the fact that it took me about 25 minutes to solve that Enigma code. But, never mind. Right, let's open this up. See what this gives us access to. Nothing. Absolutely. Oh no, this isn't. Oh, this isn't the room we started in. This is a slightly different room. Yeah. So. Oh yes, here we are. A piece of paper. And this
Looks
might
like
have a
someone
clue
wrote
in
a
it.
combination to the lock here. Which numbers do I need though?
What does this say? Remember, the answer is not present. I'm sorry.
How the hell am I supposed to make anything out of it?
I'm sorry. What? Is there anything more than that? Okay, there isn't. So these numbers here on this page must tell me what the second down number is. I just have to decide which one it is. Hang on, this says the answer is not present. Does that mean, because I was thinking of present as in like current time as opposed to past and future, but what if it means present as in like here, like I am not present at this location, I'm not here. So what if it's the second one is the number that's not on this page? So there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4, there's a 6, a 7, an 8 and a 9. Is there a 5? I'm not seeing one. No, I can't see a 5. I think the answer to the second digit is a 5. So let me put that down. There we go. The third one's going to be a little tricky. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, is there 0 considered as well? Is 0 on this page? Yes, it is. Okay, right.
Numbers from the north. Which ones stand out?
We've got 0, we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5, we've got 8. Just looking for 6, 7, and 9. There's a 9. There's a 6, so it must be 7. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more 7s there. So it's 7, 5. And then we'll come back to that one because that one's going to be a little bit tricky. But this second one up from the bottom, let's see, there's a 0, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4, there's a 5. I haven't seen 1 or 6 yet. There's 7, 8, and 9. So it's either 1 or 6. There's a 6 down there, so that must be 1. This one's going to be the tricky one. So there's 0, 1, 2. So it could be a 3. The number 4 is there. The number 5 isn't there. The number 6 isn't there. Nor is the number 7. But 8 and 9 are. So there's 4 different possibilities. It's 7, 5, 1 going from top to bottom. But then it's either 3, 5, 6 or 7 after that. So let me go back. What's that? It's a little sort of skull key. It's quite adorable in a strange way. Right, let's... Oh yes, this will give me a shortcut back, hopefully. Let's open this. Here we are. Right, let's see how this goes. So let me... How do I interact with this? How do I turn the things?
Let's see.
How do I turn the keys? Oh, there we are. Giddy yards. Crying out loud. Where the hell was my mouse for like 30 seconds of me whacking the buttons? Never mind. So it's 3, 5, 1. So the first number it could be is 3. I don't know. Does it just open automatically when it's correct? Or 5, 6. There we are. 6. Okay. So it's 7, 5, 1, 6. There we go. Okay. So now let's open this and see what is inside. Oh, nothing, of course. Oh, wait. No, another page of Nicholas's diary. Perhaps I'll have another cipher on it and I can use it to decode some more Soviet secrets.
The judge tried to strangle me, and he would have succeeded if it wasn't for...
Ah, now for chapter 6. Okie dokie. That was quite fun. I rather enjoyed that. It was a nice little sort of change of pace, a bit more platforming this time than before. A nice bit of varied environments, and I still don't understand why the Soviets are hanging out in tree houses, but never mind. Maybe they just discovered the tree houses and thought that they'd be good places to hide. But anyway, that's chapter 5. Actually recorded this time instead of not recorded like last time. But never mind. yes, we'll do chapter 6 next time. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for The Beast Inside. I hope you enjoyed it. Look after each other, and good night.